Hey y'all, this is Anna Alexander. Welcome back to my basement as I'm about to watch for the first time Outlander for season 5, episode 4, where Jamie and Claire went on a side quest that went sideways. I also call it the horror episode because we had all the hallmarkings of a horror story. It was kind of dark, grayscale visuals. We had the creepy music, and then also creeping as they crept along outside the house, looking in down the hallway with the one candle. What are we gonna find? Not quite jump scares, but definitely moments of ooh, like when Beardsley opened his eyes, like he was not yet dead. Physically, spiritually, he was gone. However, it was just, and the maggots in the skin. Yeah, it had all the hallmarks of horror story. And the whole time I was thinking, what was Josiah doing? Keziah, Josiah, Hosea. So here's this boy was just in the barn with the cats having babies, and he didn't question why Mr. Beardsley, the man of the property, was gone. I guess he was just thankful that he had disappeared. Yeah, there's lots of, okay. But now at the end of it, Jamie and Claire have a baby that they're going to take into this potential war with the regulators, because that's what you need, is a baby during a war. I don't know. Meanwhile, I think Josiah was meant to stay back to help provide food for Fraser's Ridge people, if he's gone, who's left there to defend the Ridge? My question. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll only find out is if we watch it, right? So I'm going to get locked and loaded under the big cozy blanket. I've got my tea close by so I can hold it like a hobo fire. Ooh, don't forget, you can watch full episode watch long available on Patreon. It's available at all tiers, so join me there. Got some fun stuff coming up. So let's get ready and let's just get to it. That looks like a Stephen Bonnet move. Just be done with him. Is he wondering where all the people are?
Hello, the house?
I don't think.
We saw you up the road, Morton, you bastard.
You'll pay for what you did.
What? Oh, no. So is this a personal vendetta?
What do you want with Martin? None of your concern.
Oh, when you're shooting at him, yeah.
I'm sorry, I had to tell. I couldn't marry Elijah Ford. Please, Isaiah, say you'll do right by me.
Oh.
I didn't pay without him. I'm a shred of dignity. Shouting for all the world to hear of your sin.
Oh, no. So why wouldn't he marry her?
Get a full barrel, please. A bit of Dutch courage is all we need. Aye, Captain.
Stand down. Stand down.
All these obstacles that they did not see coming.
How was town, mistress? Good. I'm busy.
All that way to town for sugar and savoury dumplings again?
Well, we all know you're sweet enough.
Oh, no. Oh,
Where did you
no.
meet us? While you were collecting the post. A man ruffled Jimmy's hair and gave him a coin.
He's in
Give a coin to a baby who's going to swallow
He
it.
was Irish, you see, so...
With so many away from the ridge, I think maybe we should move into the big house with everyone. Aye, mistress.
Who's all in the big house? Big bottle of whiskey. You're just letting it spoil.
That's tolerable, I'll admit.
We've come to notify you of your obligation to provide men.
Obligation.
Or opportunity, I should say. What could a young lad like Morton possibly have done that can't be resolved over a drink?
That bastard's cost me a fortune.
Oh, a dowry?
I had a match arranged with my daughter, Elijah Ford. Brought with him almost 10 acres and a decent trade in tobacco. Now, I told her I'd see him dead at her feet if ever he dared show his wretched countenance within 10 miles of Brownsville. But when you go on your way tomorrow, Morton won't be joining you.
Doesn't the government own Morton now, though?
I hope we're not too far from Brownsville.
We should be there before dusk. In a flash. We'll find someone at nursery, Bonnie.
To bring a newborn all the way to Hillsborough. I'm not sure it's the best way to put the fear of God into the regulators. Unless they're afraid of a few dirty diapers.
My gosh, what do they use for diapers then?
Robertson, Morrison, and a few others. They're gone now. I don't respect what you did. What did?
Sounds like Rogers won them over.
What have you been all
Okay.
Does that mean we can ride on to Hillsborough with your militia?
How old are you? You can't be more than 14.
Doesn't know.
I'm telling you, you're 14. Too young to fight.
Before you explain, I also have a small difficulty.
Congratulations. You work fast mode.
Applesauce. I don't know if I can give a one-day-old baby applesauce.
My daughter-in-law Lucinda just gave birth. She'll have the milk for the babe.
I'm so sorry to intrude. This little one was born a few days ago. She's not mine.
How'd you come by her then?
Well.
When I was a professor at Oxford, I loved telling my students about words and phrases, their origins, their meanings. Do you know where the expression Dutch courage comes from?
Sure you're about to tell me?
Take the First World War, for example. There was a daily rum ration on the Western Front.
Where are Morrison and Scott?
Oh, geez, Roger.
I had to agree to some kind of temporary confinement.
And what were you going to do once the whiskey ran out?
I was hoping you would arrive before that happened, and you did.
Swell. Okay, now what?
As captain, you must honour their loyalty above all else.
And what good is loyalty if the men are hurt or worse? I was responsible for that too.
They're both not wrong.
If you have dishonoured the Brown's daughter, you must marry her. But you don't have much choice, Isaiah.
I would, Colonel. I canna.
Is he married already?
I already have a wife.
And where's she? Who's his wife? He's gonna give him to him.
My marriage was arranged. Ali, she took a liking to me on my travels through Brownsville. My heart had a mind of its own. It was as if I had no say in the matter.
Dude.
I think we should consider clemency for the man. After all, love makes fools of us all.
Roger. Roger.
Gonna show your face here again. What's stopping you?
I'll never see Ali again.
Go.
Gonna fix this one.
They'll come looking for him.
And they will only find him.
You hope. Or is he gonna hide as well as Murtaugh has?
When we went outside, we found Mr. Beardsley's grave.
She probably killed the bastard.
Did they know Mr. Beardsley?
So the babe's dark. Aaron Beardsley wasn't the father.
No.
I don't know who these physicians think they are these days, right into the broadsheets with their wisdom.
A woman is most fertile between
Alicia.
the 11th. It is improper to speak of such things in company.
May I see that?
Have you no compassion?
Oh, the Dr. Rawlings. That's what Fergus took.
There was for a curtain sergeant.
Roger's back to singing. Okay.
Who's Dr. Rawlings?
Me.
Beecham, Randall, Fraser, now Rawlings. You have another husband I should ken about. You wrote to the broadsheets.
No. Who would have submitted it to the printer without me knowing?
Sure to know casks, you say, huh?
Aye.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Now what? Now what?
Is no one guarding him?
No, they were drinking.
And we're as protective as you, Colonel. Only I protect my own.
Hold! Hold there!
Who's this? Oh, who is this?
Any harm done to Morton will be considered an act of aggression against my militia. I'll have no choice but to consider you traitors to the crown. No better than the regulators we were sent to disperse.
What if they are
Stop, brother.
what if they're part of the regulators?
And we don't want no trouble with the governor. So if you have come recruiting, we'll ride to Hillsborough with you.
Ooh. Ooh.
But they'll all be answering to me.
As long as we're in agreement, you'll answer to me.
What is this agreement? And ring. So he doesn't want his town to be overrun by the governor's men.
Be if I allowed a lady to sleep out with the militia on a cold, dark night.
So he doesn't want his little town overrun by the governor's men of any sort. So he's agreed to partner up with them, but I don't trust nobody. He just left the door open. He just left the door open. Of course, why shouldn't she? However, who is screaming? And again, she just left the door open behind her. Where's the baby?
Jemmy? Jemmy? Jemmy?
Well, we know that baby didn't crawl away.
Where's Jemmy? Phone. Jemmy! Meet me in the kitchen. I ken an honest cure for waking nightmares.
Bet it's more whiskey.
Connor Brown.
Hiram Brown.
And this is why it's called Brownsville, I take it.
Abner Brown.
So if I was a highwayman, what would... That would be a target, right? The guy that's holding the coins to give to the men to entice them. Wouldn't be very smart. Be a target. Whose bedroom is this?
I hope you don't think we're a family of ill repute with all that's happened. Perhaps God sent you to bring us the babe for a reason. If you're looking for a home for her, we would care for her as if she's ours.
Would you? Would you?
Lucinda's own was born too little.
Oh. That's terrible.
Will you ask your husband if he sees Isaiah again to tell him that I'll follow him wherever, I'll do whatever I must?
Isaiah Morton is not worth leaving your family for.
He's married. Tell him he's married.
He's already married.
Finally.
What do you mean?
Oh, Pumpkin.
What will I do? I'll never want anyone else. No one else will ever want me.
That part might be true. First part, not so true. Second part, unfortunately, may be true in this time period.
Are you his child?
I think so.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Your family will take care of you.
No, I've disappointed them. I wish I was dead.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's my own fault. I shouldn't have let Jemmy out of my sight. Nothing happened. I never told you this. I killed my father.
What? What?
He'd beat us. Hand built. Pot. I wished him dead. And then one day, he was arrested as a Jacobite.
Oh.
Though I prayed every night for God to take him. He died in prison.
She didn't kill him.
I killed him.
No, Larry. You didn't even know. I was going to say, Larry, no, mercifully. He did not.
You see, thinking, no matter how hard or long, doesn't make something come true.
Wait, come here.
Is he sick?
Does your throat hurt from time to time? But make sure to drink plenty, water or ale, and pitch your tent at a fair distance.
Does he have just a tonsillitis, or does he have something worse like mumps or measles?
Must have contracted it from Josiah somehow.
Can't contract tonsillitis, though.
I'll have to wait for surgery, but I don't think Kezzy is.
Can you perform it here?
I need penicillin for this kind of surgery.
We didn't spend a day in hell to secure the safety of those lads, to see them suffer now.
That is a good point.
Come dawn, you will escort Claire home.
I need to take the twins back to my surgery.
What about the militia? I made you a captain without time to prepare you or teach you what the word meant.
Oh.
From the old French capitaine via the Latin.
Lead to my wife.
Oh. Is one gone? Oh, I was gonna say, did one go?
Where would you like to take her?
Do men hold babies in this time period? I know it's a silly question, but did they? He just held the baby? James needs to go in there and show him how it's done.
Go on, McDoo.
McDoo. Oh, he's got to take off the belt for this. Okay. And the coat. And the coat, too. I remember when we had to learn this for protection of Brigadoon. I was in high school. I like how they conveniently didn't show if he hit the swords or not.
Where are you taking me?
Yeah, where is he taking her? They have a room. They have a room of their own.
A question I want to ask you.
What?
No more children.
Do you want wee Bonnie?
No.
Do you want to keep her?
Well, Bonnie, is that what they named her?
I thought maybe this might be the last chance for us to raise a bairn together.
You both kind of have other things going on right now that a child kind of maybe not be the best thing.
Lucinda's taken a liking to her. I think she needs our wee Bonnie more than anyone.
They named the baby Bonnie.
The Beardsley property. After the trouble with Militia, be a welcome addition to the Browns estate.
Oh, that's a thought there. Oh.
I also regret that we were never parents together. Regret isn't reason enough.
Brianna's still alive, and your job parenting isn't over. You'll be parents together forever.
Would we even be the best home for her? And there's our obituary.
That's true, too.
And Marcelly and Fergus. Well, I'm sure they will keep the ridge sufficiently populated if that's what you're worried about.
That lass is with child. Every time Fergus lays eyes upon her.
Oh, no. Who's she? Who? Oh, no, not Alicia.
Alicia!
I meant the prayer from my heart.
What did she hit instead? Oh, she hit her arm. Oh, jeez. Fire hazard.
It's all right, darling.
And nobody else heard that gunshot and came running. Okay.
You are not alone. And your baby is worth living for.
There's babies everywhere. Oh, good God.
I couldn't leave, sir. Not without seeing Ali.
If our father sees you, he'll shoot you on sight. She may stab you to the heart. Yeah, what sort of man gets a lass with child? I've no right to give it his name.
With child?
Now you best leave.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't wish to do you harm, but I must see Ali. I cannot speak ill of my wife, but neither one of us was happy. We hadn't shared a home, not a bed, for 2 years now. Miss Brown was my heart and soul.
So who's been taking care of the wife?
Help me see her.
Who's taking care of the wife? This is not whiskey.
Is it true? He was child.
They're not sure. They're not sure. Right? It's suspected. Oh, good God, hide. Hide.
I have the
Hide.
here, Colonel. I just wanted to...
Are you both telling me that if someone told you to leave, told you that you'd never see Mistress Mackenzie or Mistress Fraser again, you'd stand for it? That you'd obey without a fight? If either of you would go and leave the women you love with all your hearts, say it now. Say you'd go and I'll walk out of here without another word. So I was biding my time. I had to wait for nightfall to prove it to you. Old and reckless and foolish,
But you're still kind of married. If he never said he was married, I wouldn't have known. Of course, wife number one could always come back. That would be trouble down the line. It's Dynasty. It's Dynasty. God, what is out there now? Oh, Lordy. Right through town. Right through the middle of town? Right through the middle of town. Jeez, us. Mary and Joseph. They should have gone at dark. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know, you know. You know. And this is the distraction. Sure, these men are gonna want to, they're gonna want to join you against the regulators. Sure, sure.
Now, this wee devil, roaming about. Must have startled the horses.
Adultery, betrayal, dishonor. Excuses could be made, of course. And yet, wherever you are, you make choices. All you can hope for is that the good will outweigh the harm that may come of it.
Well, some story choices were made. What comes back to bite them in the ass later? What comes back to save them later? Okay. I think this is one of those episodes we'll have to see how the rest of the season plays out to determine how wackadoo. Gosh, if episode 3 was wacky, this one just took it to a different experience. The whole little town, the little village community by itself. And then you had, these poor people who lost their child, they'll happily take on their child. Jamie thinking that this is a good time to bring another baby of their own into the world. And because their lives allow for so much child rearing. Okay, and God, they could have. Oh, yeah. Can you feel my pain? Can you feel my brain? I'm so thinking of Madeline Kahn right now. Flames burning the side of my face about what story choices were made. Again, we'll have to wait and see how this all plays out. But right now, I'm going, why? Episode 4, freaking Bonnet's in the woods. We know he's in the woods. Oh, jeez. So you have to come back to watch me get all angry again, because that's the best part of these, right? It's watching my brain go. I know it is. Okay, so please do not be strangers. Please hit subscribe and like. Leave a comment. Did this drive you insane? Is this driving you as insane as it's making me? I would love to know. So take care of yourselves. Stretch your bodies. Refill my teacup. Refill your tea, and then come back and see the next video in the queue. So until next time, y'all.